I'm showing now paperwork which I've done to save myself. I've been my own lawyer. I don't know if I succeed with it, if I get my driving license back and not the CAFS. The CAFS is okay. The CAFS is for protection for all people and children. So if someone steals my money and I'm only crying and do not know how to help myself, the cash is coming, but they will take all my money and give me 10 francs a day. So they will take a lot of money away for their work. So I was going against them and tell them I protect myself, and I do now show how much work is needed to do that. So if I had now a job, 100%, and I had to go to do this job, it is very difficult to be their own lawyer, you know. And I know people, they had also the same problems. A farmer, not my husband, another farmer, and at the end he lost his permission to drive. This is really bad because he is a farmer, okay, he can still drive the tractor, but not on the street. But people, a taxi driver, for example, loses his job, his life, everything with the driving license. So if I would now have worked or had a work abroad, I lost everything. I need then to take a lawyer, and this costs so much money. I mean, this is normal. This is like a terrorism from the state to families and private persons. And as you can see, I'm wearing black hair. It's a whip. My own hair is not so nice. I don't show. Okay, I lose hair because of all these problems all the way. And some funny thing about me is if people are against me and make me problems, I should go in revenge and be more beautiful and be blonde. But I changed into black, wearing black clothes, wearing black hair. I don't know why it is, because if you are blonde and too beautiful, you get too much problems. So then you go back to no problems and black. To go back to black, but I will go back to blonde hair again. Okay, this is only for a moment. I will go back to blonde. I still have the blonde whip, but I can show actually I have dark hair. It was kind of a little bit brown, not so black. But I would look. But what would I look in black? I would look like that. I have a mini chop. Yeah, now the world knows how I would look in black. And I will go back to blonde. So now I show you these documents. I will make pictures. I really will make pictures. This is the first from the police. And here we have to say they came at home and I had to blue, you know. They wanted to know if I was drinking alcohol, but I did not. The test said 0.00, and at least only this. 3 police people came here. It is normal that I fear myself to death then. And I had the feeling, sorry when I tell this, that they wanted that I give them a blue job. Because years ago when I had this sex party or this party which ended in sex, I was maybe offering to the police when they helped me sex. I don't dare to do this again. Maybe they were so, maybe they wanted that. But I did not. I was just sitting in my chair and they were here and I offered them to sit on here. So I did not do anything bad or evil. But they did not mention that I had 0.00 promille. So I had 0 alcohol, okay? 0 drugs, 0 alcohol, 0 of anything. So they are not allowed to take away the driving license because I did not do anything wrong on the street, you know? I did not even steal also this not. I proved that also. I did not steal. I was in the Aldi. I was shopping. And the only mistake was that the dogs were in the car. Normally, I take them with me in this little dog house I made. Or the people leave them in the cars. So also for this, they cannot do me anything because the dogs were fine. They were completely fine because they had water, they had food, and they had air. They were just barking. They like to be on the seat in the car, and when people are coming, they're barking. That's normal. They protect the car or the house or whatever the place where they are, and that's normal. And people have been there and they have been barking, but they are fine. It was just all against me. It was just all really aggressive. Like terrorism against me, and I guess the police has been involved in that lies because they were there a day before. So when I come back from Germany, they were already in front of the Aldi because they know I'm not allowed to go in the Coop. So they know I will go there for shopping, and they were waiting, and I was waiting one day longer to go there, but they were still there, and they must have made a deal with the people from the Aldi to make me finish, to finish me, to bring me to jail or somewhere else, to take me everything away. They wanted to take me the driving license away, and not only that, they wanted to take my life away. Because if you get the cash, they take everything you have. They take your money, everything you have, and then they give you 10 francs a day. 10 francs a day. You can smoke or eat. You cannot smoke and eat with 10 francs. You are then like a little child, really, So this is the meanest thing, and it happens. It happens to people. It happens not only to me. I know a farmer. They also did things to him. They took his driving license too. He is allowed to drive with this tractor for the farm, but not with a car. And that's good luck, because if he would be a taxi driver and he had no driving license, he could not work anymore. And that's how existence from families, from people get destroyed. So I think it is really evil if you lie about a person's things. And they just lied. I did not steal. I did not do anything wrong. They were behind me. This I explained already. But now I will make photos, pictures of everything of these papers, everything. So here we have the first one. Then this is the Aldi. From Aldi, that I don't have to go to Aldi. The whole life. Also, this is so fucked up. Not only 1 month or 2 years, the whole life. I have now, I'm not allowed to go in the Aldi. And I was going there because it's cheap, It's cheaper than Coop and Migros. And had to look for my money. So I'm not ashamed to say that I was buying night dress for 9 Swiss francs, shoes for 9 Swiss francs. I buy their things, yes. And I'm not ashamed to say this. And now this is gone. This possibility is gone. I have to go to Germany or abroad just to shop. It's so stupid. It's so silly. It's not good for the world also. If we have to drive so far just to get our things, it's not good for the world. So this is that, and then this came, and then my answers, and then again their letter, and then that, and at the end is from the doctor, which is also completely like terrorism. I did not do anything. So in this case, and I go to this doctor, I went with the dogs. Don't leave them somewhere, took them with me, and I was driving a little bit with that thing coming to the wall, and she was shouting, you made something wrong, and blah, blah, and I said, I have any insurance for that. If I did something wrong, it was a little bit of color coming off. I was a little bit nervous going there, and Yeah, so I drove with that doggy house in the wall, in the door, and it was. Said, okay, I pay for it. Okay, I have also insurance for that. If I make something wrong to someone, the insurance will pay. And so my was high because she was shouting. She was saying, maybe you should go, maybe you should leave, you should not take the dogs with and sit in and wait. And she made it completely, and I was just calm. There, I really was just calm because she was saying, you can leave and you can go. And I said, no, I'm here now. It's my last chance for getting a doctor received or a doctor, whatever this is called, this paper from the doctor, which says that I can get my driving license back. So, because I have to hold the date, I was getting a limit in the date, so I had no chance to find another doctor. That's why I just stayed there calm and said, no, I don't go away. I don't have a chance for another doctor. I need to take this chance and I will pay for this doctor. You have to pay, not the insurance pays. That also frech, that's mean. It's not correct because if we pay for insurance, why doesn't we have to pay for these doctors? And I say that also to these government people also. I was talking to them, but okay, I'm quite nervous. I have to cool down. I say, you have to talk slowly. But that is, look at me. If we talk slowly until they get it, and that's not normal. Who speaks like that? Come on. It is not normal, Since I'm living, if I'm healthy, I'm like that. Only if I'm tired because I didn't sleep for 3 days or 3 nights, then I'm tired and I'm like, ugh. Then I'm quiet. But when I was working, they really said once, now you are normal. And I said, no, now I'm not normal. I'm trying to stand and breathe because I'm so tired that I could sleep standing, But then when I was sleeping, like standing, sleeping, instead of working, then they say, now you are normal. But for me, this is normal being like, I'm normal like that. If I'm healthy, if I'm not healthy or too tired, then not. So I will make pictures of this because maybe it helps other people who do not know how to write or so. I made a commercial apprenticeship, which was good in my life. I didn't know that I will have to use it so often. I do not like it. I did not like this job. I wanted to become a singer or an artist. I wanted to paint, studying painting and making music, and that would have been the right decision, studying this. But I was not good with my parents, and that's why I wanted to stand on my own feet as soon as possible. And that's why I decided to make a commercial apprenticeship to earn as soon as possible my own money. And that was also maybe good, and then maybe also wrong, because I'm an artist. I should have done the other side, but it came out, shit happens like this, At least I had a apprenticeship, a commercial apprenticeship, better than nothing, Yeah. So I will make these pictures, but I have to say this. Maybe there are out other people, and I say to them, if the doctor does wrong, we have to even to say it, and we have to wear and don't just say yes to everything. I also said to these persons there in the Straßenverkehrsamt, hey, if I always do what other people want me to do, then I'm dead quickly enough, because some wants my car, some wants my husband, some wants my children, and this happens all. Some wants my flat, some wants my whip, some wants my clothes, some wants everything from you. Then you can just play dead quickly enough. So we have to do what we want to do. And this was once a psychiater telling me. I have been to psychiatrists once when I was heartbroken. I went to the, like you go to the emergency doctor, I went there because I was really thinking about killing myself. And then I was going there and they helped, and it was a woman, and this I will never forget what she told me. It was just about a heartbreak. She told me, and I share this wisdom with everyone. So you have not to go to the psychiater. I was going my own free will there, and it was also help. But no one should let me down because of this. Because what this wisdom psychiater woman said to me, I will never forget. She said, "Listen, men are like Santa Claus, always. You do not know if they come. If they come empty or full, if they have love for you or not, if they have sex for you or not, if they come or not. You have to stand on your own feet and live alone. And men are only just like a gift on Christmas. You cannot await it. When it comes, it's fine. When it not comes, you have to live further without." So that was the wisdom advice of the psychiater when I went there because of a because my heart was so broken. And I didn't have to take pills because I was there like you have your arm broken and you're bleeding, you go to the emergency doctor. So I was really there thinking about killing myself. I went to that emergency doctor and I did not have to take pills. They let me go home because I said, okay, this answer is enough. It's cool. I have to think about it and to do it, to take this in my brain every day. Yes. So, and then later I had the dogs. The dogs are very cute. They give love so much. I can help them so much. I love my dogs. I would never harm them. They are my family. Since my children left me and went because they are adults. They working. They're doing fine. The oldest one is even teacher at the high level at the university. So they're doing fine. They have their own life. And the dogs were helping me to come along. And I really showed and proved them that the dog were fine. And I was quick going shopping, so I didn't leave them too long in that car. So I wanted to say this all. And yeah, I will do further musician. I will make the Zuckerhäusli and dance to Swan Lake. I will try. I try to be better than then. I may be older and no more so beautiful, but at that time I did exercise every day and now I had not the time. So I will do the best in the shortest time as possible, do something. So my artwork will always go on, if it's bad or worse or good or not. It's my kind to overcome things, to deal with bad things happen. And black is not now because of the shadows or because of God people. Maybe I was the first God people, but I didn't realize. It's from me. It's black is sad, And if people make me problems, I get sad. So it's like I express my sadness in wearing black and in paint myself more and more. This is also normal. This is hide your face, hide your feelings, because if you have a lot of enemies, you don't want to show them your true feelings, so you hide your face, That's all normal. I can't hide my nose. Still, like this, I look beautiful. Like this, not. There are men, they have also big noses, and one I like really very much, love very much, adore him. He's my idol, and thanks to him because he's doing so well. He's a musician too, the vampire musician. I can tell his name from Bakua Jude or something, but I'm not a baby bus. I didn't join them because my money is so small and I cannot I have so much problems I cannot include in a group right now. I have to overlive myself, but it's cool that he's going now to the same things as I went. I had a house, I had 3 children, we had some animals and a lot of work. And I'm not jealous anymore. It's so cool that he has it now, you know. I know he was alone long time, I guess. I wrote his things. I don't know him personally. I just see it in the internet. But he's doing so fine now. I enjoy seeing them working because this work I don't want to do. I was not a gardening person. Neither. I like making clothes. I like painting. I like singing and dancing. But working, I'm not a good housewife, not a good farm wife, but I did it when it has to be done. So I did it all. Okay, that was it. Yeah, I look like a witch with this nose. I hate it so much. But I hope that I see there are other people that have also big noses, and maybe I get acceptance at the end of my life for that. And if I had money and a good doctor, I would make an operation because I'm a woman. I don't mind if men have this nose, but on a woman, it's more nice, a nice nose. So, okay, goodbye. Goodbye now. I've finished these paperworks today, working in the night. That's also because I'm like a vampire, meaning just my inner clock is night. In the night, I'm more awake. Until 9 o'clock, I should sleep, then I'm fine. But then until I've painted and dressed and my brain is awake, it's getting 11 o'clock. Yes, 11. And then I'm hungry again and need another coffee again, and then I can work. So but then I have to work in the night, you know, that is normal. Otherwise I get not my things done. But I try to do the things which have to be done. So, bye to all. Love you all. Not all, but the ones I love, no. The ones I hate, no. The ones I don't know, I can love when we meet. We don't know. But superstars always say, I love you all. Not all. But the ones I love, no. The ones I hate, no. And the others, we never know. I could love. So, bye.